Welcome to Sunnyside Certified. Today on our Follow the Build series, we have a very special guest. I met Joseph through work, which was on a production line, and you always try to find people you can relate to, and he's into cars, and also he was a good worker. I mean, because you know how it is on the line. Sometimes you get paired up with people that are, a little bit on the slow side or can't handle their own. It can be a rough day sometimes, so.
I appreciate it. I would say likewise for you, man.
Yeah, so, plus he's just generally a good guy, so please welcome to the channel, Joseph.
Thank you, man.
We're here in your garage today. Yeah. We're in your garage. Thanks for, having me out here. Well, he also gave my son a gift back in Christmas, and so I appreciate that. And you're always looking out for my son and everything. Yeah. And actually, it turns out you were a Hot Wheels collector, and all the time I was working with him. I'm in a different department now, but all the time I was working with him, I didn't know anything like he was collecting Hot Wheels and stuff. But after I got into Hot Wheels, it's like I found out more people collect.
More people on the cover,
man. It's almost like a secret hobby until, I never cracked open that door, even though we're into cars and everything. Yeah. But it's kind of funny. So, how did you come about getting into cars and everything?
Man, I have to say it's probably since birth, my parents did give me the JDM initials. So.
Oh, did you? Okay. That's what's up. Man, he's official then.
Out the womb, man, just running. But I would say probably my dad.
Okay.
The earliest memories I have of like cars, he had an MK3. He had a white one specifically. And we have photos where like he had like a bunch of like Japanese cars. And it's kind of interesting because like he'll kind of pose like me and my brother. I could only assume that it was him taking the picture.
Yeah.
But like, it's just me and my brother in front of like whatever car he had at the time. So that's kind of, I would say, like the earliest memories. Yeah. But then too, man, I think I kind of grew up in like, I guess where the snowball effect started happening, where like you had the video games. Like one of the first car games I've ever played was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think that was like one of my first introductions, and then you had like Burnout.
If that's the game I'm thinking about, those cops were annoying as hell.
Yeah.
It's hard to get them off your tail, right? On that game. Yeah.
That's like, man, I was super young, and then I think too one of the biggest propellers was like Fast and Furious.
Okay.
I remember like seeing the trailer when they start pulling up, like lining up.
Yeah.
They got the neon lights, got the flamethrower in the back. And then it's just, stuff like that, man. Playing car games like Midnight Club, Juiced, just.
So what area where did you grow up seeing all this?
So I grew up in Miami.
Okay.
I've lived here in Tennessee, I think like 8 years now.
So was there like import culture there, or was it?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we'd see on the TV, at least for me, I never been to Miami. Yeah. You see the flashy stuff, right? The Ferraris and Lambos.
Big time.
But did you see some of the regular folks' cars?
No, definitely. I've kind of always stuck to myself, so I wouldn't say that I was pretty much out there per se.
Yeah.
But I would hang around with my brother's friend, and then he was big on 240s. He was big on drifting. So he kind of, I guess like put me in that realm. And you would just kind of see stuff, but I wouldn't necessarily go out to like car shows or anything like that. But now as an adult, the car scene over there is pretty big. Nice. There's a lot over there.
Yeah, I'm about to go down with you one time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, because you usually try to go there like at least once a year, right?
Yeah, I've actually haven't been there for 2 years, but
Oh,
I'm planning to go for Christmas because it's been a little while.
okay, yeah.
But yeah, I used to go, I think like twice a year when I first moved here. So
That's what's
yeah.
up. So, you know, I guess you always been drawn to the imports, or
Yeah.
you know, because you know around here there was a lot of domestics, and imports is kind of trickling into this area,
Yeah.
to Middle Tennessee. But you know, I've always been to the imports and stuff. But so, what made you get to this point to like pick the BRZ as your? What were some of your goals as a car?
Yeah.
What did you want it to do for you?
Pretty much, it's crazy because when this car first dropped, I wasn't initially into it. But this is like long time ago. There's this guy on Instagram. His name is Goodwin.
Okay.
And he had specifically the BRZ, and he had the Rocket Bunny V1, but his was molded.
Oh, okay.
So it almost looked like you could tell it was wide, but like there wasn't any rivets. It was all smooth.
Like a factory finish.
Yeah. And for some reason, like I was so drawn to the car, but I really didn't know why. And then it wasn't until I got the car that I was like able to pick out like the little things that he did to it. I actually did see that car in person, but again, it's just one of those things where it's like until you own it, like you can't really appreciate like all the little
Right.
the little things. But I would say like that guy or like that dude's car kind of propelled me to want to get this. And initially it was just for aesthetics.
Okay.
But then when I started driving the car, it's a pretty fun car to drive.
Okay. Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about the handling and aspect of it.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard it slow as hell too.
Yeah, so I didn't want to bring that up. Yeah, but you know, it doesn't like I own a fairly high horsepower Honda, but the horsepower doesn't always equal fun.
Yeah.
So you know, I had more fun like driving your regular stock engine Civics. You know, just throughout my years, it's like looking back, it's like I had more fun doing that stuff, doing slow cars
Yeah.
than because just driving through the twisties and doing what I enjoy doing. So,
Yeah.
so what were kind of your goals for the car? Like, so you like to hit the twisties or?
Yeah, so even my brother, like, the thing we enjoy about the cars is like going on back roads, like scenic drives. So that's pretty much like how I enjoy the cars, just driving it, man, just going for cruises. One of my favorite places, and is actually my plan for the shutdown, is hitting up or completing Natchez Trace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know, look up Natchez Trace. It's a like beautiful. How many miles is that? Do you know?
I think it's like 440 some long, something like that.
It's pretty much straight scenic roads.
Yeah.
I would say country roads because I mean, I don't know who's watching, but like, are you able to cruise around Miami and that area? So this is a whole different dynamic.
It's different completely. I would say that Miami. It's cool because I did take the car, I think twice over there.
Okay.
So I have been able to cruise over there, but over there I think the cruising is more fun at night because like during the day it's just traffic, it's unbelievable.
Okay.
And over there you have the nightlife, not like here where like once it gets nighttime, like it's kind of dangerous too to go drive on back roads because you have like deers and stuff.
Right.
But over there, it's more of like the city, like night drives and, just cruising with people. There's not really a lot of twisties over there. Everything is kind of just flat.
Yeah, everything's grid and,
yeah.
You don't have these curvy country roads. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I would say like during the day, Tennessee all day, but at night, it'd be cool to be in Miami.
So if you had the money, you would just be flying back and forth.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
But what else? So, are you looking for like some horsepower numbers, or you're just happy with the way it is right now?
Specifically for this car, I don't really have any ideas for horsepower. just because like a lot of people that I know that have boosted the car, they turn into like grenades. So it's just kind of like, I think if I were to, I do want something faster though. Like I do kind of want to test the waters. I'm not thinking about the Z.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, because I think that's like a good starting point.
Right.
But this is just more of an aesthetic thing, and then just a cruiser, man. It's fun. Literally, you're on the back rows, just foot all the way down.
Right.
You don't worry about it. But I think, for power, it'd probably be a different platform.
So, considering how low this car is, I mean, how are you able to navigate through the roads? I mean, is it not that big a deal to you, or because other people would look like, man, how does he even drive that, or can he even turn with that thing?
Yeah. So specifically with these wheels, you do have to do 3-point turns.
Okay.
Like if you have to do, but as far as the drivability, it's not that bad. I'll be honest, before I added that front splitter, I could go anywhere, no problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Could go over speed bumps, all that. But with this, it's because since the splitter's so long, it tends to hit a lot. But other than that, man, it's pretty drivable. I know it looks low, but when I did the wide body setup, I kind of went with a thicker tire. So it kind of brought the car up enough to where like I can achieve the fitment like to the fender and not be like completely dumped.
Oh, yeah.
So I think for me personally, the car is at a good drive.
But I mean, naturally, this car sits pretty low anyways, right? So, yeah, it just maybe it looks a whole lot lower than it is, but.
Yeah, because like to me, like when I take pictures of it and like you get the super low shots, it looks like a damn monster truck. Yeah. So it's just like it looks. It's all right. It looks lower than what it really is. But,
yeah. So what's kind of your future plans for this car?
Man, to be honest, I've kind of never really had plans for it. It just kind of. I'll be sitting there one day, I'll look at something like, damn, that looks cool. And it kind of starts like the process. But I think there's only 2 things that I've always wanted to do, but I've kind of like, I'll wait. One of my favorite companies is 326 Power. I currently run their coilovers, and I would love to do their brakes.
Okay. Just
to kind of finish off like the wheel setup. And then they also make it's like a 5-spoke wheel that I would like to run. And to me, like those are I guess it would be like the only plans that I would eventually like to achieve for this car.
Would you say that's, because let's be real, sometimes we get like big brakes and we're not tracking the car and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Would you say these are holding up pretty good, the stock brakes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So more for aesthetic, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it's not it's, whatever you want to do with your car, just do it. And
because I would say realistically, because I've kind of more so lately dabbled into like making it, I guess, more functional, like track oriented. Okay. But it's just like I've seen a couple of them and they just kind of don't do it for me. Not specifically for this car. I do like the function setup. Yeah. But for this car specifically, it's just kind of like, I kind of messed around with the TEs, right? To kind of, I guess to see like, maybe, but I'm not there yet. It's not to say that, maybe down the line that changes.
So right now it's more just an all-round, street sweeper. No. Pretty much. He gets the joke. We have a Hot Wheels group chat called Street Sweepers.
We be streeping them Hot Wheels, man.
Yes.
Tell me, my brother always laugh about it. It's like, man, these kids ain't got no chance, man.
Yeah. But it's pretty wild what, I got into the world of collecting Hot Wheels, a few months ago, probably 7-8 months ago. And, man, it's wild how many adults are out there, when the pallets come in, and it's just crazy that, like, I went to the diecast show and it's like, hey, I never seen that car. I never seen it, like these are stuff I'm interested in, but I take my kids to the toy store and I never seen these cars. What the heck? Now I find out that there's adults and big collectors that are just going around and
sweeping, man,
and snatching them up. So you may not even see a particular car.
Yeah, because like, man, I'll get off in the morning. Like literally, I'm there right when the store opens. I'm walking and there's a dude already ran through it, and it's like, damn, man, I just got it. Right. They just opened the store. So especially now, man, I feel it's kind of like very popular now. So that's why you have a lot of people, just running.
Yeah, and we don't always know if they're collectors or just resellers. So, we're kind of fighting that battle. Yeah. So I've been trying to pre-order a bunch of my stuff to make sure I get the cars that I want. Yeah. But I mean, you got a pretty good collection up there too, right?
Yeah, man. It's funny because it started maybe a few years. My brother had I was actually in Miami and he bought me a P1. And that's
the McLaren.
Yeah. Because I would say it's probably still my favorite McLaren, but that kind of snowballed because I collected Hot Wheels as a kid. But when he bought me that one, man, I don't know, it just triggered the inner kid in me, man. And it just, you started collecting little by little, and then you start meeting other people that collected, and that kind of like, I guess, encourages you to go hunt more. So.
Yeah, because I actually, I think I posted what the stuff that I had from years back, and you had it as a kid.
Yeah.
And I still got some in a package that is,
No, and that's the thing too, is that like I forgot about like that it even existed.
Yeah.
But then when I saw it, I was like, damn, like
all that stuff like that influenced you, while you're growing up.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah.
Like that's to me that was like pretty cool to kind of see it like, I guess, come back full circle. So now it's like, we trying to complete that set that, we had as a kid. So
that's just saying I'm a lot older than that.
No, man, funny story going back to the like meeting at work. Because you look pretty young, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
When I first met you, you were telling me about your car, and you had told me it was on Super Street, right?
Import tuner.
Yeah, import tuner.
Yep.
And when you first told me that, I was just, at first I didn't believe you because it was just like, man, this dude's too young. Like, he's like my age. He's my age. Because, you told me that you bought the car new, right?
Yep, brought it brand new.
Yeah, so I was just kind of like, I was doing like, man, the calculation, like that car, bro, there's no way.
This dude is lying his ass off.
But later to find out, no, you were older, so it just showed me the, everything. So I was like, damn, dude, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not like flashy with this stuff. So it's like,
no, because like I think too is that sometimes I'm sure you've met like those car guys where like, they're just.
Oh yeah, I mean they're willing to talk about their stuff,
Yeah.
Not give you room to talk.
No, it's not even like that, but it's like you don't know. Because some people over-exaggerate certain things.
Oh, right, yeah.
So at first, it's kind of like, all right. But then, nah, man, this dude, the truth, man. The truth, man.
I appreciate it. No, it's, I always had I try to get along with everybody and, whether you have, because I started out with 88 Camry and, stuff like that. I didn't, have much of anything, and I work for it, but it's like, whoever likes cars and whatever they drive or whatever condition is in, or whatever point is at, it doesn't matter. Hang out, cruise and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I met a lot of people, is through cars, really. So, and me, I don't normally talk that much anyway, so I could just kind of hang back and chill out and just view it from behind. But it's, a lot of people have known me through cars, and I let my car do the talking.
But because I remember that one time we went to, I think we were going to Cracker Barrel, and you brought it, and I remember I was pulling into the gas station, and you hit it real quick. Yeah. The flyby, I was like, damn, that thing sounds good, man.
But didn't your brother had a story of like they were talking about some white Civic or something, right? You remember that?
See,
I
because
remember you telling me like this guy ran into somebody. It was a white Civic, and he just
well, no, the guys at his job know about you. Like there's man, I don't remember his name, but you know, they're all mechanics over there.
yeah.
But he's like an older guy.
Yeah.
And he knows about the Civic.
Yes. I don't even know him, but
You know, he's been out here for
like I said, I let my car do the talking.
He's been out here for a long time, man. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool, man, how cars kind of just bring people together.
Yeah.
And I think too, like Cars and Coffee is a good example of that, where it's like you have a bunch of like different generations, different, I guess, styles or different types
Right,
of cars,
I mean,
and it kind of just, you know,
some
brings
people was
everybody
just
together.
show, some people's race. I mean,
Yeah.
anywhere in between. I mean, hey, just get out there and meet some people.
Yeah, and enjoy them things, man.
Yeah.
Drive them, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
All right, so what you got here with the exterior of the car?
So I guess to start off, the simplest way would be the wide body, or it's a Rocket Bunny V1 kit, or just over fenders. And then I did end up doing the FRS front conversion. It's a TRD carbon style front lip. I don't remember the first splitter name. The second splitter is a company called Battle Arrow.
So you said this is a FRS?
Yeah, so this is the FRS front bumper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But they have the same silhouette as far as the headlights.
No, the headlights are actually different.
Oh,
So
the
these are
headlights.
specifically for the BRZ.
Okay.
Yeah. With these cars, they're pretty much the same. The only difference is bumper and headlights. They all have different front bumper and headlights.
Yeah, I guess I never noticed the difference.
Yeah.
But-
Most people don't. Most people are just like, it's an FRS. It's like, all right, man.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the 240, you know, how you have like the coupe, the hatch, and then that has like the, you know, different front ends on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
I gotcha.
But
So, what else? What you rolling for the
wheels?
here?
So we're running Work CR 2Ps. We have 11.5, negative 22 up front. And then we have 12.5, negative 35 in the rear.
Nice.
And then we have the TRD style side skirts. I forgot the splitter or the side skirt splitter name.
So you got a kind of wing you got back here.
So this is a company, I believe they're based out in Australia. It's actually a pretty cool story on this. I bought their fiberglass variant probably over 5 years ago, and I ran that for a few years, and they kind of reached out. They wanted photos, and we kind of worked the deal, and they ended up sending me this carbon fiber one. It's the same duckbill, but it's just carbon fiber.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how'd you get it this low? You said 326?
Yeah, so we're running the 326 power coilovers. I'm running 32K up front and then 28K in the rear.
Man, that's
Yeah. It's a little stiff.
yeah, I was about to say.
But surprisingly enough, but this is actually my third set of coilovers for this car. The last set, I was running BC Racing, 40Ks. That rode terrible, and for some reason, those flex more than these do. So how that works, I don't know, but...
Man, because my Civic, I think, is only like 12 and 18K or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, that's
And
like...
I thought that was stiff. He's over double mine.
Yeah, this is a pretty stiff car, but you kind of want it for the, you know, to achieve the fitment and not be banging on
Right.
the fenders and stuff. And we just got a big old Snorlax, but I am running 2 bride seats. The first, or for the driver's side, is the Zeta 3 Japan edition. And then for the passenger, I got it's a collaboration with Cusco, and it's a reclinable seat, so a little bit more comfortable.
So you got the camera in here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, got that thing ready to go, man.
So give a shout out. What's your handles on your socials?
So I only have Instagram, and it's JM_ZC6.
Yeah, go follow him. He's got some nice photos, and you see all his back roads shenanigans.
Yeah, you'll see all the stuff there.
Anybody ever? Oh, you got a harness bar back here.
Yeah. I could actually fit back there, but it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
So we got here on the steering wheel and shifter.
So for the steering wheel and shifter, I'm running We Are Likewise company. And then I'm running the Works Bell tilt hub with the Works Bell hub. Particularly for this shifter, I'm not a big fan of how it looks, but once I tried it, it's kind of hard to go back because you can adjust it to how you want it. So that's kind of why I'm running it. It's just it's too comfortable, and I just can't, man. It just feels good. Kind of makes it easy to hop in and out. You just push this down, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
And then if you want to get out, just pull the tab down.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Makes it super easy to get in and out of. But yeah, not much. I did add a intake, but you know.
The Cusco strut bar.
Yeah, strut bar.
Here's the 326 power coilovers.
Mm-hmm. So I still have all that adjustment. If you wanted to camber it more, you can push it all the way and get a lot more. So they're very adjustable.
Mm-hmm. But you got a header down there too, huh?
Yeah, I did get the unequal length headers, Tomei. It made the car, you know, sound alive. It's, you know, a little, not too loud, but just right, I think. Yeah.
Well, on that note, we'll definitely have Joseph back on the channel, and you know, maybe we'll get on a hunt again, because the last time we went, it was a good time.
Yeah.
So
for sure, man.
Appreciate you know, letting me in your garage again. I mean, this is pretty awesome. So
yeah, thank you for coming, man. Appreciate your time, man. For stopping by, man. Thank you.
All right, like and subscribe.
All right, man. See ya.